Kosamam akwaba ade ba kokoko TV kokoko TV ena mo hwe eye news bi information super highway no so ena ebusuafo pese ene mo che demo misra osesa wonya subscribe your channel ya be subscribe na like videos no we are na share na obi nsanye bia hwe ebusuafo mo nka me ho ne yenkotie news we
Giovanni, I was overwhelmed through friends. It was just one guy who introduced me to betting, soccer betting. And my first day was 5,000 Ghana cedi stake.
My
first attempt was 5,000
Hey,
Ghana
bro,
cedi.
we are brave. Or you were so sure of whatever odds or whatever calculation.
No, I was a novice, but the guy who introduced
novice,
me,
yeah.
the guy who introduced me was very good in football analysis.
Okay.
So he gave me an odd that played for the first time, and that was, I had a profit of 3,900. So it was I had 8,900 with a profit of 3,900.
Okay.
On my first stake.
First attempt. How many years ago?
Since 2019.
So you started in just recently?
Very recent. I've been married for just 10 years now. I got married at the age of 20.
10 years now, you know, just now.
Yes.
6 and 7 years for the
Yes. I'm worried. I'm 25.
Okay. So young man.
You're very young man, very entrepreneurial. I was 17 when I was at the university. So by 24, I was done with the university. No. 22, I was done with the university. Yes. So where you make a cry and all that, I had money. By God's grace.
Nice.
Like a brand TN and the student I had it. So what the guy introduced me, my first take 5K. And I was happy. Second day, 3K. And I had a profit of 5K. So the second day, the win was 8K. So 8K minus 3K is 5K as your profit. The third time, can you imagine? Unfortunately, I linked the betting account to my merchant Momo number.
Oh, you're a mobile money vendor too?
I'm not. It was for my business.
Oh, okay.
So you can register a merchant number for your business. But if I had used my regular number, my limitations could have been 5K daily.
Yes.
But this merchant number is unlimited. So I can have.
So that's access to your entire company funds.
Exactly, access to my entire funds. So on the third time, my bet was 20,000 Ghana cedi.
Sorry?
20,000 Ghana cedi bet.
Who expect you and I say, who
me did try, me did
20,000 Ghana cedi.
Exactly. And then I 200 million, me did try.
Annual salary, no, what do you then?
Me did try bet, simple. Fala. Me did try and me did. Oh yes, me did. It was around odd 4 mid-year. I got 80,000 Ghana cedi on the third time, and I was merrymaking at the office. So when I got to the office, they called me machine at the office. Machine.
Mana no say, mana.
Oh yes, boss will come. And then that day, I said, God, so where have you been all this while?
Betting yame.
I didn't know that there were monies in the air.
Which God are you talking about? Betting yame.
I was like, God, where have you been all this while? I've suffered all this life, not knowing there were avenues like this to make me rich. And I'm a breast. And that day, the betting spirit sank. It went deep into my spirit and my blood.
You're like, if 20 can give me 80,
exactly.
What am I doing with?
What stress? What kind of? Why?
What is stopping me?
What is stopping me?
It's not money we are working for.
Endless. Come on, Giovanni. Straight away. And your friend, no. There's one particular game on the app called Avatar or Aviator or whatever.
Yeah, the one they
Aviator.
Like you are a pilot. No?
Oh, me call.
Hey, senior
Giovanni. And then you can imagine that. Yes. 800,000 Ghana cedi. And you know, the 80,000 that I won on the third time, I spent that money in 3 days back into the same bet and I lost all. So when I lost all, I said, wow, money finished, I clear. Wow, and I said, okay, now if I've lost some money, now the first intention is to get profit. But if you're losing, the second intention is to get the losses back. And that is where you are neck deep.
This is not your money, this is the company business.
And,
the company funds.
And that is where you are neck deep into the whole thing. So I was there when a customer who trusts me so much. He's a gold miner.
Okay.
In Dunkwanofen. He sent me 500,000 Ghana cedi on mobile money to be used to purchase goods for him in Dunkwanofen.
Because you have your merchant account.
Yes, and he trusts me.
Yes,
I'm his boy. He knows me. I used 150,000 to stick bet within 4 days, and I had lost all the money. You know the bet account, you can bet 35,000 cedis a day. So within a week, I had spent all the 150,000 on soccer bet. And then I used the 350 to pay for the goods.
Let's not do names yet. Let's not do names of the company, but let's keep it general.
Yes.
Betting,
yes. Yes. So we call it soccer betting.
Soccer betting. I mean, you mean the sports?
Yes, yes, sports betting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the money for the phone purchase was 500,000. I had spent 150 in soccer betting. And then I used the 350 to purchase the goods for the man. But I took goods of 500,000 for the man.
Yeah.
So the man knew.
Yes.
I had paid for the goods in full.
Okay.
But I paid the white man 350.
But just a balance.
I can't balance with the chabet. With the chabet, no could tria. And the chabet no lusu. So when the white man was calling me, I wasn't picking the call.
So you had to call the original.
He called the man. The man said, "Oh, I have paid you nothing." So when the man called me, I saw the man calling me. When the man called me, I said, "Director, I've used the money to do something. Give me 3 days. I'll get the money back for you, to you." And then I couldn't get the money, so I went to borrow 15,000 Ghana cedi to go and beg the man. Director, this is 15,000. Keep it. I'll bring the rest.
Because you're so sure that
exactly,
and by close of week
I will get it. So when I borrowed that 15,000 from a merchant Momo guy, I used that 15,000 to bet in the hotel room at Dunkwa that night.
All of it.
All the 15,000. Hey. So the addiction was just excessive, overwhelming. Because I'm going to say I found no captive of it. And I'm a church elder. Can you imagine?
Church what?
I'm a church elder.
Oh, dear, John the Baptist. John the Baptist, that was. Hey,
I'm a church elder. Yes, Giovanni.
So what? Let me see. No. Maybe those of you watching us on my page on Facebook right now and also on 3FM 92.7. People want proof. We want to see. Can you give us a trace of the transaction?
Show them.
Yes,
show
please.
Show them.
Okay, someone sent me a message. Giovanni, I am a victim too. Lost over 100,000 Ghana cedis just recently. How are you people doing this thing?
Yes, you know.
We have money like that.
Yes,
in this country.
Yes.
Oh, and they are Kufado to us, and I am a Yale. And then I Kufado to us, and I'm also a Yale. No, let show it to my camera. No,
okay.
No, you go to
all
the
right.
faculty. Will come.
Let
to
me
you.
show you.
Yeah, and show you some and explain the transaction to those online.
Exactly.
So we can hear you. Yes.
All right. So here we go.
You mentioned it as well, so we follow.
Okay, let me just open it here right away.
Well, whilst you check it, let me just remind our listeners that we are live on the 3FM Drive, 3FM 92.7. We're also live on our Facebook page. You can go check out Jonathan and his story. There's a young man who is excessively addicted to betting, and he's lost, let me put it this way, he's lost 800,000 Ghana cedis in betting. Just say, if that money like he far, but now you buy portions of Ghana.
I swear to God.
You know in here. And now he's championing a campaign to promote responsible betting. Is that it?
Exactly.
Responsible
management,
betting.
Yes. So here we go. So if you look at this one, this is a deposit of 5,000 Ghana cedis in green. And this is another deposit of 13,000 Ghana cedis in green. So this one are pulled from my mobile account onto the betting site. And this is a deposit of 20,000 Ghana cedi on the betting site. And look, after all this, I only won 2,000 Ghana cedi. I only won 2,000 Ghana cedi. I also won 1,373. So just see the wins. See this one. I won 55,000 Ghana cedi. But it all went back into the betting. If you see here, look, just look. Look, 5,000 deposit, 5,000, winning 3,000. So cumulatively, see, 4,000, 5,000, see. So cumulatively, if you put it all together, I've lost, see, 14,000 win, 14,000 deposit. You see? Can you imagine? Giovanni, can you imagine?
I'm here doing calculation. So the figures, it's not calculating.
The figures, deposit 10,000, deposit 5,000. It's endless. These are just snapshots. They are just pictures. They are just a few ones.
Feeling near deeper.
Like 10% of. What? And I had accounts with almost more than 4 betting sites.
Oh, so you don't just go to one?
No. I don't just go to one.
Okay, let's show that to our camera on Facebook.
You can flip. Flip
it. So go up. So you see what Jonathan.
Exactly.
So at least you have. Well, what did you study in school?
I did finance.
Hey, at the tertiary level, right?
Exactly, at the university.
Where?
For a reason I don't want to mention.
That's okay. That's okay. Wow.
Yes, and then at the point, one guy sent me 20,000 Ghana cedi because he wanted goods worth 200,000. Giovanni, can you imagine? He wanted goods worth 200,000, so he sent me 10%. So when he received the goods, he will pay me the 180.
Yeah.
The day he sent me the money, I used the entire money to bet. So he was looking for me. He wasn't getting me. One day he came to my church. So when we were about closing, he climbed up the platform with police aggressively. But when he climbed up, he wasn't in police uniform.
Yeah.
So nobody saw he was coming to arrest me. So we just exited from the back door, and straight away to the police station. I was there for 2 days. All because I was deep into betting.
But after that police, you still went back.
I was still betting. In fact, this particular case sent me to court. That the case is still at court. I've paid 10,000 of the amount, and the man that I owe him 150,000.
Yes.
I have to give him my car, my V6 car. It was unregistered. I have to give that car to him just to compensate, just to clear up the debt of 150,000.
You're a married man, so what's your wife's reaction? In fact, since 2019 when you started on this irresponsible betting journey.
Today I will use this chance to praise my wife for the enormous strength she has always had in this issue. In fact, our joint account was linked to my phone. So when transactions are done on her account, she doesn't see them. By the time she realized all the money was finished in the account, all had gone to soccer betting, because it was my attempt to make sure I recover all my losses. So and by the time I realized, I kept betting. And but then you meet friends on Facebook who want to give you odds.
Yeah.
And in fact, one time I paid 20,000 for an odd.
20,000 just for odd?
For correct score, yes.
Correct score?
Yes. And the odd was about 20 odds.
So hoping to get
I used 10,000 in betting and I lost the bet. So I lost the bet and I also paid 20,000 to the scammer on Facebook.
So it's a whole business out there.
People are on it on Telegram. It's everywhere.
At TikTok, we see them.
Yes, I'll give you odds. Give me 100 and I'll give you odds. It will fail. So just make sure you don't bet at all, or you manage your addiction, because it can murder you.
How? I mean, well, I was going to ask how clean are you now? So when was the last time you placed a bet?
The last season.
So you are some months away.
Yes. So I'm off bets.
2 months.
No, I mean last year.
Oh, last year.
Yes.
So this whole month
this whole year
you've
not at all.
tried.
Not at all. I'm not into betting again.
How are you recovering?
The debts are too much on my neck. Giovanni, I must be frank. People are knocking at my door every time, and at the point they thought I was a fraudster, because I take your money into bet. I take your money into bet. So I'm coming out like this to let them know I'm not a fraudster. Just like they used to know me way back, that Jonathan is a good boy, but it's because of bad company. Giovanni, the Bible says bad company corrupts
good morals.
Good morals. Yeah. So I just fell into bad hands, and it just took me off my grade. Yes, so bad, Giovanni. So bad.
How much money do you owe now?
No, I owe almost 100,000 Ghana cedis.
Right now, as you speak?
Yes. And this attitude has collapsed my businesses.
What were you doing before?
I was into the sale of mobile phones. I was managing one of the biggest mobile phone company in Ghana. I don't want to mention their name.
Okay.
I was a country manager in charge of distribution, and I was by God's grace I was very good. Like I was making money.
Yeah.
Because distribution comes, wholesaling comes with a lot of money. I was good to go. A very young entrepreneur who had just started life. Everything was good. I have about 3 cars in the house.
Whoa.
I had 2 houses here in Accra.
What?
Yes. I sold one to pay for debt. I've sold all the cars to pay for debt. I just live in one house without a car, all because of addiction.
Betting addiction.
Betting addiction.
And you're sharing this story now to encourage someone out there that this same thing where they smile about mommy odds, especially our young ladies as well. Now, it doesn't even matter where you find yourself. There are so many people who are well-to-do and they're neck deep into this betting thing.
The first day I broke this story online, somebody called me and showed me a video of his readiness to hang himself, to commit a suicide.
Did you get there yourself?
Never.
Did you get to that point where you were like, you know what, let me end it?
No. But I was afraid of imprisonment because of the debt that I owe. But personally, I was not afraid. Do you know why? Because I've been married for 10 years. But out of the 10 years, it was 6 years I wasn't giving birth. And miraculously, God came to visit me with a child. So I had to believe that I was going to overcome this issue. Yeah. But I was afraid of what people would do to me, like go to the prison.
I'm tempted to allow a few calls. Is that it? 0592 928 795. You've heard Jonathan's story. Maybe you share a similar story, or you know of a friend who is into the same space. Whatever advice would do. All right, 0592 928 795. We're talking about the dangers of being betting addiction. 0208 227 290. And you can even tell that most of our LPMs we read on here, they tell you. In fact, betting companies now, I'm no per law or their regulation, they're supposed to encourage, responsible betting.
Exactly.
But, as human as we are sometimes tempted to cross that line.
Greed.
Yeah, it's greed, I think.
Yep.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, attempting to read
from where you know.
Yes.
Jonathan's story is crazy.
Yep.
And if you just join us, well, he's lost 800,000 Ghana cedis in betting. 800,000 Ghana cedis in betting. Yes, in betting addiction. 0208 227 290. 0208 227 290 and 0592 928 795. Let me read some of the comments of our Facebook page. Let me see. This one says, "Hi Giovanni." Let me start from the top, please. Michael Edu and Michael Dumenya says, "Interesting, hey, addicted to betting. I know hear some before. Active men of the moment." Anyways, and this one says, "The mommy's boy, possible, is the one who says he's also a victim. Currently, he's lost 100,000 Ghana cedis. 100,000 Ghana cedis. Giovanni, we work they do. I think he's explained that. Great one there, my guy. I wish you well. Please keep pushing this agenda, especially in our cycle institutions. Go to the schools, tell them about the dangers of betting addiction." Okay. Francis Lawe says, "Hey, Charlie, this matter, it's a big blow when it happens to you. And also, it be like then take show online." I think he's talking about the scammers online.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see this one. While people are betting with 1 Ghana cedi, 20 Ghana cedi, 50 Ghana cedis, you are betting in K. Hey.
Incredible.
K. You are doing thousands.
Yes.
Hey, the money the man loses, it started to affect my brain. Okay. Guys, I've really regretted betting myself. Things are not moving well for me at all.
Yeah.
Charlie, it's a suicidal something. Stay hanging there. Don't use. Okay, I think we. Charlie, some people they take play. Like 2 odds, then you put all the money, you will gain. Okay, interesting. Some people are giving you codes to somewhere you have been before.
Exactly.
Betting is an investment for people who have deep knowledge about sports. I know someone who wins about 20,000 cedis daily. Just don't be greedy and stick with money you
Giovanni,
can afford
that's
to
not
lose.
true. If somebody says he has won betting before, ask him how much he has lost before.
Okay.
The losses are 100 times what they win today.
Really?
I'm telling you.
So they don't tell us the real story?
I'm telling you, anybody who wins a bet, ask him what are your previous losses. And if they tell you, cumulatively, they're 100 times more than how much they've won today.
Wow.
Yes, that's a fact. They only project their wins.
Yeah. if you have such an amount, you need to invite people who have deep insights about the sports before you. So you do collaborations with them. I know people who are collaborating and cashing out millions of CDs weekly.
That's not true.
It is also not true.
In fact, sometimes they project other people from behind to project betting as a good investment avenue, but they all belong to the same clan.
So it's a whole
system.
A click out there.
Yes, exactly. You see YouTube videos trying to explain how to bet, how to do arbitration and all that, elective markets, but they are all just to entice people to just move much into soccer betting. And I'm telling you, at the end of the day, you're going to lose a lot of money, a lot of fortune. Yes. And sometimes the most painful part of betting is that if the fixtures are midnight fixtures, Giovanni, you have to stay throughout the whole night. You can't sleepless night. You have to be monitoring the game to cash out. You have to be at midnight. You have to be monitoring Brazilian games. You have to be monitoring Argentine games because they play midnight. And Bible says, and you are just monitoring the game. And at the you can't go to work because your eyes, you are just tired, fatigue all over yourself. So betting is just too bad. And the young guys in churches, in schools, I had an opportunity to preach in a church, an English service.
Yeah.
It was about almost 200 or 300 people. After that, the pastor said, can we see upstanding those of you who are addicted to betting? And over 20 people stood up.
Yeah, I mean, they're everywhere these days.
And these are just people who are bold enough just to stand up.
Yeah.
Imagine those who didn't get up. So
and the ladies actually shy away from standing up.
One man died because his daughter used his life investment to bet.
What?
He was a pastor. He got sick at 37 military hospital. He was just looking for 5,000 Ghana cedi from an investment he has built for years. It was a zero account. But the daughter had used all the entire money into soccer betting. So ladies are aggressively in soccer betting too. And when you get addicted, it's just too bad. It's just too bad.
So your message is not against betting. Nobody's paying you to fight betting.
Not at all.
No competition is paying you to come and do this.
Not at all. In fact, from here, I'm going to see the Gaming Commission for them to support me in this direction, to advise the youth to manage their addiction towards gambling, and specifically soccer betting. Yes, because it's too bad.
Jonathan, thank
Giovanni,
you so much.
You know what?
No, sir.
Those who bet 1 cedi, they will say,